when we woke up?
Not really.
Already felt like I had had enough.
Oh, why?
We hadn't played survival in a month.
Then you said,
why don't we try hard?
what?
You set up the IP and then you say,
Come join me.
we found obsidian in like a day.
Cause we're so
Freaking good at surviving in this game.
But then we
Built a portal, the noises, they aren't cool. We went to light it up last night, but this time I'm scared of just walking through. We are never, ever, ever going to the nether. We are never, ever, ever going to the nether. I heard there were pigmen and lots of souls, and this slows you down. So we are never, ever, ever, ever going to the nether.
Say, do you think they have Christmas in the nether?
You say I'm being stupid and let's try
Not to die.
going through the purple late at night,
And you try.
making up excuses all the time. But you just
There's too many creepers out here. Just go through the damn thing.
we went to light it up last night, but this time I'm scared of just walking through. We are never, ever, ever going to the nether. We are never, ever, ever going to the nether. I heard there were pigmen and lots of souls, and this slows you down. So we are never, ever, ever, ever going to the nether.
So we got to the other side of the portal and it was just rubbish. We pretty much died straight away with that stupid white thing flopping around in the air, spitting at us, making things explode. I mean, the lack of creepers is pretty cool, and there's a glowstone on the ceiling, but of course you can't get to it, so it's not much use. And what the hell does netherrack do anyway? This is crap.
We are never, ever, ever going to the nether. We are never, ever, ever going to the nether. I heard there were pigmen and lots of souls, and this slows you down. So we are never, ever, ever, ever going to the nether. I said never, ever, ever go to the nether. We should have never, ever, ever gone to the nether. I hate the color purple and the noises freak me out. So we are never, ever, ever again going to the nether.
Cup of tea, anyone?
No minding my tasty and blocky cake, but I take my eyes off it, stolen within a click. I grab my wooden sword and a stake, a stake, a stake. So I traveled out in the midnight, and all the mobs wanted me. I think I might change to peaceful, no, that makes me a pansy. I see the thing that's stolen, my cake, it was so delish. I put my mad face on, prepare to slap with the fish. Creepers all around and zombies come from the ground. I look at what stole my tree, no lordy, I might beat its tall. Dark and got my cake, and I made the mistake of looking at the single eye. I just looked at an enderman, I find my attention span. I need to stay staring at this thing. I'm sure if I look away, he will just go his way. I also need to go change my pen. If happy ever afters did exist, I would just be eating cake like this. But sadly that enderman got away. It's time to steal some cake from his domain. That's when I prepared an army made entirely of sheep. Got got my ender eyes ready and jumped into the dark deep. There it was, my cake, so I yelled attack for my sheep. That enderman is now covered in a white cloud of fleece. Ender dragon all around, and endermen come from the ground. I take my cake and run away, but can't find my path away. So I turn around, ready, prepared to take on that big scaly bird. And then I realize that I provoked all the endermen. I just can't leave the end. That ender dragon needs to be slain. But now that I have my cake, I can eat anything, 'cause my cake is really OP. If happy ever after did exist, I would just be eating cake like this. But sadly I can't get home easily. It's time to kick some ass with my sheep army. Okay, I'm fighting this dragon with everything I got. Gonna punch it in the face with my butt. You know I'm gonna win because I wrote this plot. I want my cake, I want my cake. You can't have my cake. If you want one, learn to bake. I'm sitting here all alone, here in my wooden home, minding my taste.